It's your boy Longway, man. I just jumped out the pool with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Alright, so man, Peewee Longway, bro. I don't know if y'all know about Peewee, but Peewee is that fucking guy. You heard Peewee, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Peewee better than rap. He better at rapping than most of y'all favorite rappers. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all favorite rappers take from these niggas, bro. Peewee, damn, I can't remember the other nigga that used to rap with Future, something Cash. Can't remember his name right now, but bro, on some real. My boy been putting in that work, bro. You think Rollo put in that work? Rollo do put in that work. I ain't going to shout to Rollo, you know what I'm saying? We gonna shout to Rollo, you know what I'm saying? But Peewee, bro, boy's a legend in Atlanta, bro. He put in that work. He deserved, you know what I'm saying, everything that he's been getting, you know what I'm saying? But this whole shit that's going on with him, hopefully he make it out, bro. We don't want to see none of our people locked up and shit. The shit that's going on with Young Thug, they might not never let that nigga out the way they acting. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to see this happen to our peoples and shit. So shout out to Peewee. We hope he beat his charges, you know what I'm saying? Allegedly on whatever they saying that he did. We know he ain't do it. He ain't do it. You know what I'm saying? All right, yo, make sure you like and subscribe for the video. Let's stop it.
The one out of two, no none of you niggas compare to me. My chop how feeling was sprinkling my lolos on, ain't chopping on air.
I ain't never been in the music in no type of shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean?
But,
okay. I look at it as having fun. Another way for me having fun.
Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of drugs and guns, Glock switches, and other items taken off the streets thanks to a special detail that culminated Thursday in Muskogee County.
Law enforcement call it Operation Sweet Silence, which was a 2.5-year.
God damn, $100 million? Tricky? Sweet Silence? The fuck?
Law enforcement call it Operation Sweet Silence, which
Operation Sweet Silence is crazy.
Was a 2.5 years in the making, aimed at taking down gang members and cutting crime.
I know a lot of these content creators who do these type of things follow my platform, so they probably won't be fans or at least supporters after this. But we for the family.
Hell nah. Hell nah. But we gonna report on it. We ain't gonna judge you, my brother. You doing your job.
Over here. This the family TV. And it's probably best. On this video, we start exposing how doing these hood vlogs can not only put you in harm's way, but it can get you arrested, indicted, and even having your quote-unquote ops know your exact location. Fam, it's been reported within the last 24 hours that 101 people has been arrested. 279 million in drugs was seized in an operation called Sweet Silence. Apparently, this operation was aimed to stop dangerous gangs and drug cartels from operating in Columbus area, which is located in Georgia, almost 2 hours away from Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this indictment had made national headlines after being rumored that one of the 100+ people that was arrested was a rapper known out of Atlanta, Georgia, Peewee Longway. Today, we're gonna go over this indictment, talk about Peewee Longway upcoming.
Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. Not Peewee. Not Peewee. Come on, man.
It seemed with this 100+ people, I got to find out that it was some rappers that was in the gang that the authorities say was causing havoc in Columbus.
I ain't gonna lie, that look like Chief Keef right there. And the reason I say that, you don't need to see his face. That look like Chief Keef right there. That's the only nigga I knew back then that never showed his face, bro. Chief Keef. This was literally his look. Shit crazy. Like, nigga, what? I get annoyed just one hair fall in front of my face. You got your whole... That's like a mop.
It's Georgia. Today we're gonna see who that gang is, see who some of they rappers are, see who they was beefing with, and how they was formed. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment,
and subscribe, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we're gonna jump right to it. I think it's appropriate to start out this video
bitch ass subscribe
about a rapper from Zone 3 in Atlanta, Georgia. A rapper who been rapping for 10+ years and still relevant to this day. Quincy Lamont Williams, aka Peewee Longway. Some would say the Zone 3 native from Atlanta, Georgia is a legend in their eyes. Been rapping a decade plus as we mentioned, having hits with even the Migos 10 years ago, and tracks like Came In.
Came in. Big get guap, dope boys in the trap, nigga. That side nigga came in. Do pocket rocket.
That's how a nigga came in.
Dope boys in the trap, nigga.
That's how a nigga came in.
Do pocket rocket.
Having tracks with Gucci Mane, Young Dolph, just
About to turn up.
recently dropping a track titled Who Am I?
The one out of two, no none of you niggas compare to me. My trap, I feel it with sprinkle my Lolo's eye, ain't trapping on L-weed.
From his fitness journey
Oh,
to his
shit, my
rapping
bad.
ability, you can see nothing but growth in Peewee Longway. I'm not sure if it's true or not. You'll later see how Peewee Longway came up with his name. Now, Peewee Longway music label is MPA, allegedly stands for Money, Power, Ammunition. He was once asked a series of questions on the reputable platform Vlad TV, and this is what he had to say in regards to who he aligned with and how he was raised coming up. Check it out.
We'll call you Longway. You stuck with it. You got Peewee Longway.
Yeah, we got two on together.
Now, what made you want to get into rapping?
I'm an urban guy, man. You know what I mean? I'm urban. I'm already urban, so urban is unreal.
Growing up in Zone 3 as a kid.
I mean, I want to say like I want to say like every other average man, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't always good, it wasn't always bad. We just took it with each other and ran with it.
Okay. When I look at your music, when I listen to your music and I look at your album covers and stuff like that, I'm seeing a lot of blue. The color blue seems to be very prominent.
It's a nice color, my boy. It's a nice
On
color.
God, that's it.
It ain't nothing like that.
That's it.
Now, I assume
Hey, yo, Vlad be working, bro. Vlad worked for the feds, bro. At this point, we got to say it, bro. Vlad works for the motherfucking feds, bro. That nigga asking questions that could get motherfuckers indicted.
Crip thing going on?
Nah, just a nice color.
Just a nice color.
Yeah.
No cripping going on.
No, nothing. Just
No
a nice
nothing.
color. Just the scene. Themes
Okay.
and the scenes, man.
Okay. You know, growing up in that type of environment, a lot of people start to hustle early. Like, how old were you when you first started hustling?
I wasn't hustling, man. I was a school guy, man. Going to school, handling my business, man. You know.
You 100% legal? You were good?
Yeah.
Doing everything by the book?
Doing it by the book, man. Make sure it happens.
That's
Okay.
it.
You know? And that's
Good.
the way to answer those types of questions. People get mad at me for asking, but then people answer how they gonna answer.
Hey,
You know what I mean? So when
yo.
I get
Nah, you slick with it. That's your problem. You too slick.
that type of answer,
Yeah, that's how. Hey, look at him. Look at that's how you answer those type of questions. You know, damn motherfucker. You over here already know the damn answers and shit.
I respect that type of answer.
Right.
You know? And for all the future rappers out there,
Nigga, Peewee hooked up to a lie detector and don't even know it.
y'all don't have to answer my questions. Y'all can answer it like Peewee
Right.
Longway, saying that, you know, I ain't affiliated with none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. I'm just a rapper.
Right.
I respect that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, I heard you got the name Peewee Longway from a girl.
Yeah, I was trying to get my Instagram thing set up, man. You know what I'm saying? My Twitter thing set up. And I was trying to come up with the name. You know what I'm saying? I blurted out what I'm gonna put. She blurted out Longway.
Okay.
Word.
But you were Peewee before.
Yeah. Granny gave me that name.
Okay. Why'd you call you Peewee?
I don't know. I get what Granny. You know, I'm a small guy with big thing going. So Peewee, Peewee makes it just sound big. I like the name Peewee.
Now, as you can tell by his answers, Peewee Longway is a very smart man. He's been having run-ins with the law dating back in 2014 in Alabama, being caught with the illegal firearm. But for the most part, he kept his nose clean, at least to the public. He also had his own strain of Mary Jane, Blue M&M Sprinkles. Now,
Yeah, I
in
remember
Columbus,
that.
Georgia, Zahona gang.
That blue Eminem shit though, that track, that shit was fire. That blue Eminem song, oh my god! If y'all haven't heard it, go listen to the blue Eminem, Peewee Longway. That month goes so hard. No bullshit. That should go so hard. That nigga, we no joke.
Stands for ZHG. They have a rapper named Baby Fox that's signed to Offset. He's apparently arrested. A person who
The fuck, Offset got artists? I didn't even know Offset signed people. What?
Rapper named Baby Fox that signed
Ego Gang.
to Offset. He's apparently arrested. A person who shouted him out was a guy allegedly a part of that same gang that liked the picture by Peewee Longway. And I found that interesting because that was the same gang alongside Crips that was mentioned in the indictment, with over 100 people recently arrested alongside Peewee Longway by the feds.
Baby Drill shout you out on his song. What's your relationship with each other?
Like, come forward. Shut up forward. That a bro.
For sure. Is there anybody in the Tri-City area that you want to work with?
Like Columbus and shit?
Yeah, Columbus, Georgia. That you probably ain't worked with yet?
Oh, I'm finna have some shit going on with. I'm gonna have some.
You already see what's wrong with these artists. These artists are signing straight people to make, like, what? I think I got no PR training. Why is he even doing an interview? No PR training. I feel like if you want to, like, at the end of the day, is this a real sign? Like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Song with Bangman Kurt.
Okay, he coming up in the street right now. He coming up. Yeah, he hard.
My boy doing a lot of thinking.
Now, before we go over what they mentioned in that indictment, which is still early.
Sam Adams made a light beer.
What they mentioned in that indictment, which is still early. I want to point out a hood vlog that was shot by Miko Worldwide 2.5 years ago, which so happens, according to which was released by the feds, this gang has been under surveillance since 2.5 years ago. The title of this video on Miko Worldwide page was titled Raw Streets of South Georgia, Zahona Global Hood Vlogs. Now fam, I'm gonna play a clip. I don't want to ruin the video if you guys want to check it out, but check out some key moments. Now,
we in South Georgia. Hey, I'm with some real ones. They're gonna tell you where we at and a little bit about what it's like down here. All right. Hey, who we here with?
In Columbus, Georgia. This ZAG Solid. Yeah, man. AKA Baby Fox.
Alright, so this is the one that was just talking in the video, but he don't got no hair right.
And I ain't tell this, man. We in Columbus, Georgia, the real trenches, man, the real hood, man. You know how we get, man.
Yeah, nigga, fuck 54K, nigga. Big fuck.
You checking in with the biggest ops in the city, man.
Yeah, nigga.
No, they know about that, man.
Yeah, JG, hop out, man. Go follow me.
Yo, these are all lost boys, bro. None of them are men. They're all lost boys. A bunch of them living in together don't even know what tomorrow is. For real, they don't even care what tomorrow is. They ready to crash out today.
No,
damn.
Hell yeah.
Big tits say solo, man. I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, man, big Globals on hand in your nod, man. You know what I'm saying? Global got pink shit, pop shit.
Not one person is gonna be like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk like the rest of y'all. I'm gonna talk a little different. I'm gonna talk proper. Everybody, big folk, big. Where's the little folk?
Pope, AG Pope, man.
Pope, AG Pope, Eddie Pope.
I know how we come.
He the only one that allowed. He got grills on, so he should sound funny. The rest of these niggas just purposely trying to sound like this, though. No cat. They like motherfuckers really purposely trying to sound ignorant. Crazy.
We gonna have that video that's all year.
What the fuck these niggas go this shit, bro?
They trying to go to the hood? Where they trying to go?
Yeah, they ready to go to that hood, man. I'll tap in for the day, man. Globe guys shit, nigga. Fuck off that dead part. No little bit jerky.
This nigga got 2 guns in his way, not one. I got 2 guns. One for the pose, one for the goals.
Y'all smart. Y'all come with y'all own conclusion on what y'all feel about that video. Now, to give you a rundown on Zahona Global, or ZHG, it's a homegrown gang that some say was founded from someone from Florida. It was formed in Columbus, Georgia. They mainly rock pink and blue and have ties with the GDs. Originally, they formed in the mid-2010s.
It's a gang that rock pink. They rock pink and blue. Why those colors? This picture look crazy. I ain't gonna cap. This nigga look like he on something. Hold on. Went way too far back. This nigga look like he on something. What going on?
In blue and have ties with the GDs. Originally, they formed in the mid-2010s by a GD member named Mad Max. As soon as ZHG was formed, they quickly became one of the most active groups in Columbus.
Damn. So gangs making other gangs. This is crazy.
Like most gangs, they would quickly come into conflict with other groups, but the biggest beef,
they branching off. So these gangs are like the father gangs. They branched off into the smaller gangs. They got the smaller gangs branched off into smaller gangs. Like a family tree of fucking gangs.
would be the U.S. world or us world and Marlowe. Now you know what Crips mean. So now we got.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought this dude in the yellow the whole time was fucking YB and Almighty J. I ain't gonna lie.
Or us world and Marlowe. Now you know what Crips mean. So now we got that, and who's the Zahona gang that's mentioned in this indictment? Fam, let's talk about it. Over 270 million worth of drugs was seized.
270 million worth of drugs. How many years is that?
In the operation that spanned from Columbus, Georgia to California, which led to 101 people being arrested. The investigation included nearly a dozen state federal agencies. It spanned several states and resulted in 31 arrests in Columbus and Alabama on Thursday. Of the 31 individuals arrested, 19 were arrested on federal charges and 12 were taken into custody on state charges, indicating these individuals are alleged members of the Zahona gang and the Crips gang. And as mentioned, the FBI had mentioned they had been conducting an investigation over the past 2 years. Operation Sweet Silence, in total, had 126 search warrants. Law enforcement seized 155 firearms and over $273,000 in cash. And it's
what the fuck? They just kept everything in one spot?
Arrested. The investigation included nearly a dozen state federal agencies. It spanned several.
Hey yo, this is what they was expecting to find at Diddy house. You could tell this is what they were expecting to find at Diddy house.
States and resulted in 31 arrests in Columbus.
They wish Diddy had all this shit.
And Alabama on Thursday. Of the 31 individuals arrested, 19 were arrested on federal charges and 12 were taken into custody on state charges, indicating these individuals are alleged members of the Zahona gang and the Crips gang. And as mentioned, the FBI had mentioned they had been conducting an investigation over the past 2 years.
Damn.
Operation Sweet Silence, in total, had 126 search warrants. Law enforcement.
126 search warrants. They hit every house at one time. That's a lot of manpower and money spent. They wanted these niggas. You heard me. Crazy.
Seized 155 firearms and over $273,000 in cash. And as mentioned, they seized over 100 million in street value worth of drugs.
100 million? Nah.
Millions of dollars worth of drugs.
100 million in street value worth of drugs.
Millions of dollars worth of drugs and guns, Glock switches, and other items taken off the streets thanks to a special detail that culminated Thursday in Muskogee County.
Law enforcement call it Operation Sweet Silence, which was a 2.5 years in the making, aimed at taking down gang members and cutting crime. News 9's Catrice Nolan joins us live in our newsroom tonight with more on this takedown.
And Catrice, we understand multiple local, state, and federal agencies involved in this operation.
That's right. Several agencies involved, and this is the number. Over $279 million in street value of what they seized. And the FBI, the GBI, the DEA, and others all worked together for Operation Sweet Silence. Now, the sheriff says although they took more than 2.5 years moving in silence, the takedown was seen and heard across the Chattahoochee Valley.
Bruh.
Takedown was seen and heard across the Chattahoochee Valley.
Hoochie Valley is crazy.
These are the mugshot and faces of some of the people just arrested in the Columbus area through.
This nigga got the bug eyes. What the fuck? He looking in our souls right now. He know he going down. That nigga going down.
What they are calling.
What the fuck happened to his head? They whooped his ass. They whooped his ass. Hundreds arrested in Operation Sweet Silence.
They
should have might as well have named it Sweet Baby Silence at this point.
The agency takedown has been planned for more than 2 years.
He was getting. I feel like I seen him in one of the videos just earlier. Like he was in one of the. He didn't look like this.
Muskogee County Sheriff's says it took overtime hours to put that many people behind bars.
The Muskogee County Sheriff's Office has worked in lockstep.
I don't think Peewee know none of them. For real. I don't think Peewee know them. Need to get Peewee out of there.
With the FBI and the DEA to go after some very dangerous gang members of the Zohannan gang, members of the Crips.
District Attorney Don Kelly telling us that gang activity has led to high homicide rates in Muskogee County.
We've seen the homicide rate more than double because of gangs, and we are going to continue to target gangs. 19
of the suspects facing federal
I think this one look crazy as hell. What the fuck?
charges, 12 of those cases being prosecuted locally. The drugs and other illegal weapons seized in these operations have a street value of $279 million.
Sheesh, 279 million.
Something the U.S. Attorney's Office says was a large amount for this area.
This was a major operation, one of the largest, I think, in Columbus history, and it was the point is to really target folks who are doing the most damage in the community.
Spilling the drugs and crime into other areas like Harris and Russell counties.
When it affects one person, we know these criminals don't stop at the county line.
And law enforcement is not silent about their warning for criminals.
We have 4 words for those individuals who think that they can set up shop in Muskogee County. Not on our watch.
Damn.
And the sheriff going on to say that people of Columbus deserve to be safe, and taking all these drugs and gang members off the streets is a start. Just go to WTVM.com to find a breakdown of the narcotics seized and the federal charges for those arrested. Reporting in the newsroom, Catrice Nolan, WTVM News Leader 9.
And certainly some amazing numbers there that you talked about, Catrice. As you said, sweet silence speaking.
Over 200 million worth of drugs is crazy though. That's crazy. That's a lot. Damn. 200 million.
Loud and clear to folks in this area. All right, thank you very much.
I don't know if I'd be more mad at I'm going to jail for that worth, or I'm like, damn, I just lost 200 million.
It's a very unfortunate situation.
I almost had it, chat.
Over
Almost had it.
people. You can only imagine the amount of people who cooperate. Like they say, out of every 4, it's going to be at least 2.
Oh, they were snitching like a mother. For 200 mil to just go down the drain. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people snitching. I don't think it was him, but they had a lot of people snitching.
Y'all let me know how you guys feel about this one. As more developed, I'll keep you guys updated. This was the story of an Atlanta, Georgia rapper.
Hey yo, man, free my boy Longway. You know what I'm saying? Free my boy Longway. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say. Make sure you like and subscribe for more. Peace.